I'm Alexa.
Which makes me Rory, and together we are...
The ROAMies.
Yeah, you're with us in the music room today.
We are from Los Angeles, but our guitarist with us today is Michel Heinzmann from Switzerland.
Willkommen, Michel.
Give me more loving than I've ever had. Make it all better when I'm feeling sad. Tell me that I'm special even when I know I'm not. Make me feel good when I hurt so bad. Barely getting mad, I'm so glad I found you. I love being around you. You make it easy, easy as 1, 2, 3. There's only one thing
so
to do. There's 3
sunshine
words
and
for you. I love you. There's only one way to say those 3 words.
sunshine and
That's what I'll do. I love you. Give me more loving from the very start. Piece me back together when I fall apart. Tell me things you never even tell your closest friends. Make me feel good when I hurt so bad. Best that I've had, I'm so glad I found you. I love being around you. You make it easy, easy as 1, 2, 3. There's only one thing to do. There's 3 words for you. I love you. There's only one way to say those 3 words. That's what I'll do. I love you. Oh, 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 I love you. You make it easy, easy as 1, 2, 3. There's only one
We'll be
thing
so
to
happy.
do. There's 3
Sunshine
words
and
for
candy.
you.
I love you.
There's only one way to say those 3 words. That's what I'll do. I love you. Oh, 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 I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, 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 oh. I love you, I love you, oh, oh, oh,
Yeah. Thank you.
My guess is that Alexa wrote that one.
She
All
wishes.
happy and lovey.
That is quite the Alexa song, I would say. Yeah, that's her style for sure.
I like it.
I didn't write it, but
Yeah,
I won't take credit. But yes, that would be...
that'll be her kind of song. Uh-huh.
Tell us about We Can Work It Out and what drew you to that song.
Oh.
All right. Well, I am not the queen of communication. And so Rory's always having to like fix my emails and, you know, before I send them out. And he's always correcting me that I'm saying something. Like I'll say something. He's like, well, they're going to think this. And I'm like, well, but I didn't say that. And he's like, yeah, but they're going to think it. And so I am like, you know, and then of course in marriage, he's always having to figure out how to say things in the way that I'll get them. And
And not
I'm
make
the
her,
kind
not
of
make her
person.
angry.
I'm the kind of person that you just have to be direct with me. Like, so in the South, people like to dance around it and kind of hint towards what they're wanting. I won't get it.
Yeah,
You just have
sometimes-
to say,
You'll
could
like
you move your car,
Waxahachie.
please?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I won't. If you're trying to be nice, like I won't get it. Like I'll just think.
Sometimes I'll be just
okay,
very,
what
very
are they
direct with
trying
her,
to say?
and I'll say like no, and our friends will be like, oh, you just, what did you? And I was like, no, otherwise she's not going to get it. You know, she was the kid
So
that when she was growing up, and she would say, "Dad, can I go do this?" And he'd say, "I really don't think it's a very good idea." She'd go do it because he didn't say no. Seriously.
She didn't
So
hear it, no.
I just
No,
had,
exactly.
right. So
So-
I just had to be aware of. Okay, well, this could possibly not be a good idea. Okay, I'll be aware of that and I'll be careful.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I am not the queen of communication, and so that was the inspiration behind this song.
Yes, and this is actually an original.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
the Beatles?
this is not the Beatles one that you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
This is
Even
our
better. Even
we
better.
can work it out
Even
communication
better.
thing. Hmm.
Who penned this?
It was
Me, him, Lynn Nichols,
Him
and
would be me.
Gabe. Yeah, Gabe
Right.
Combs.
That's right.
We wrote this in Nashville.
with a couple buddies from Nashville.
Probably because I'm not on,
Maybe she's still got it muted. That could be a reason.
and now I've unmuted it. I'm glad you did though.
Let him hear it because we haven't checked that one. That
Yeah.
instrument.
See, he said stop.
Yeah.
Reno
was paying
heard you.
attention.
Reno heard you.
Way to go, Reno. I like it. It wasn't a hang on. It was stop.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it,
That's
baby.
what I told you. Like
And I was not offended whatsoever. So
Yeah, the other day we did a show and played an entire song, and she had her guitar unplugged the entire, and so I walked over and I picked it up during the song, and
he has to do that a lot.
It's
This
the little thing. Mm-hmm. That song's already been written about 18
It's good to know you have her back, though. You know,
he
I like her
does.
back.
He takes good care of me.
you do.
Hey,
Come
Reno,
on.
can they go now?
You ready? Ready? All right. I didn't get what you said. Then what I said made no sense. Miscommunication seems to fuel the source of our frustrations. Then we wanna give up. Why even try? It's only gonna end up in a fight. We've got love that leaves us with no doubt. So I know. We can work it out, work it out, work it out. We can work it out, work it out, work it out. Anything we fight about is never worth missing out on the bigger picture where we do much better when we're together. Still we wanna give up. Why even try? It's only gonna end up in a fight. We've got love that leaves us with no doubt. So I know, I know, I Thank you.
It was just as good as the Beatles and better, you know?
All right.
Good song. I like it. Like it a bunch.
Thank you.
And your next one is Come Running to Me. Who's the creator of this one?
I would be the creator of this one. This will be more up your alley for the
okay,
emotional
dark
despondent
and
type.
Sad and,
Yes.
okay.
You know, I mentioned that I grew up in South Louisiana, and living in L.A. is different than South Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys realize that. Not Lower Alabama, but Los Angeles,
Yeah.
L.A. And one day I was feeling a bit down. You know, in L.A., all of us move there so we can be stars. We're also LA trained actors. So whether you're going there to be an actor or a musician, you want it to be about you, right? Mm-hmm. So LA tends to attract those of us who want it to be about me. Let it be about me. When you get a town of a bunch of millions of those people, it tends to not have such the best community all the time, right?
Right.
So I was feeling kind of alone one day and about to take a walk around our neighborhood in Studio City. And I just thought, I'm going to sit at the piano for just a minute. And I don't know why. You know, sometimes you're kind of stirred and you don't know you're going to write a song.
Yeah.
You just have this emotion. And so I sat at the piano and I played this chord. And I wasn't thinking. And I just started doing this. And I could feel the oh, not that one. That's bad emotion. You know, I could kind of feel something happening. And so I just started singing. And I guess in about 30 minutes, this song's what came out. Sometimes when you're walking through the fire, you can't feel the rain. Sometimes when you're burning with desire, all you know is pain. I know the road you're walking, and I know your hope is dying. Come running to me. Come running to me. I will set you free. I will set you free. Sometimes when the world tries to steal your faith, that all you can do is stand. I'll be your strength to complete the race. More than a helping hand, I'll carry you when you fall. I'll be your shelter long before you call. Come running to me. Come running to me. I will set you free. I will set you free. 'Cause ain't nobody who loves you, ain't nobody who cares, ain't nobody who loves you like me. Woo, baby. Come running to me. Come running to me. I will set you free. I will set you free. 'Cause ain't nobody who loves you, ain't nobody who cares, ain't nobody who loves you like me. I said ain't nobody who loves you, ain't nobody who cares, ain't nobody who loves you like me. Yeah.
Wowsy. That one's my favorite so far.
Oh, yeah.
It's really
Mine
awesome.
too.
You know what? You know what? If you close your eyes and I listen to your voices as they blend, this is gonna sound crazy, but I could hear y'all doing the soundtrack for like Disney movies. You know?
Yeah. I
You
can
just
hear it, baby.
And see the checks?
Yeah, I was
Well,
going to say, I hear
absolutely,
coins
but
dropping. Ching,
You know,
ching, ching.
in the kids' Disney movies and stuff have the beautiful singing and the Ariel the Mermaid.
Yeah.
Or
And I am a
Cinderella.
redhead,
That's
so
right.
you know.
She's my Ariel.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I could hear it. I could see it.
I
It
like
just
it,
sounded
baby.
great. Y'all's
Thank you.
voices really blend nicely.
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
Speaking of thank you, that's the next song.
What a
So-
smooth segue.
Right? So we in LA see a lot of most of the star sightings that we have are in the grocery store, and so probably my favorite is that we got to see Newman from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
That's not his real life name, you know.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a favorite for a while until I ran into Mila Kunis in Whole Foods, and then that was my my favorite. Yeah.
I bet it was.
I'm just saying. I asked her about the greens, and she didn't have a clue. She didn't know about the greens.
But it didn't matter.
But she was
No,
in the
it didn't
same.
matter.
But she
But-
was
but-
looking at the greens with
Yeah,
you.
but she was standing there looking at the greens, and I was looking for turnip greens, and so I was like, "Do you have any idea which one of these is turnip greens?" Because it was just a big field of greens.
Right.
And she turns to me and she looks at me. She says, "No, but he might." And she points next to me. There was a Whole Foods. It made me look like a fool. There was a Whole Foods worker squatted down, working on something down on the floor that I didn't see. So then it was like, oh, I'm totally trying to come on to her. Is what it looked like. Which of course I wasn't. You know, I mean, come on.
You're a married man.
Yeah, I'm a married man. That's right.
You have Ariel for the wife.
That's right. Yeah.
So anyway, so this one particular day, I was having a no good, very bad, horrible day, and I know I said that in the wrong order, but anyway, and I was just like super grumpy and just like not in a good mood at all, and I had to go to the store, so I pull
I
up.
sent her away to the store.
So I pull up into the parking lot, and I'm walking in, you know, I'm minding my own business. I'm just, you know, trying to mentally figure out my problems and sort them out. And out of the corner of my eye, this lady puts her kid in the cart, and she's like, "All right, let's go shopping." And she was all happy, and you know, usually when you're angry, those type of people might get on your nerves, or you might not like them, or something like that. And usually, I'm probably that person. But for some reason, it just like snapped me out of my bad mood, and it was just like, you know what? It's just let's go shopping. This is happy, and you know, like it just life is so much bigger sometimes than this little tunnel we get pulled into. And so somehow just her being herself made a huge turnaround in my whole day. And then later I realized that she was Isla Fisher, who is a redheaded actress, right? And so I was just like, okay, way to go. But it occurred to me that I guess I've known this, but she has no idea that she turned my day around. She was just talking to her kid. But those little things that we do throughout the day, if we're just smiling, if we're just us being who we are, we inspire people. Like, even the way you smile at me, Helen, it's just like, oh, it's so fun. Like, it's just, you know, it's contagious, and it helps, and it turns your day around, and you just don't know the impact that you have on people's lives.
You have that kind of smile too.
See?
And
Well,
I'll tell
thanks.
you, this is not to plug anything, but you might want to run with this. There's a smile in your voice. Because
Yeah.
I've talked to you on the phone a number of times. And I actually wrote a song about that one time.
Yeah, you can hear it.
But you can hear it in people's voices, especially if you only hear them, if you're not seeing anything.
Right.
You can just tell, you know, and you're smiling in your voice a lot.
Well,
See?
thanks.
When we're in the studio, we do a lot of that on her songs.
And then we have to cry when we sing Rory's song.
Well, let's hear some thank you.
All right, yeah. So this is to those people that make a difference in their life and will never know it. So. gotta go to work, but I'm already late. Just one of those days. Spill my coffee in the middle of this traffic jam. None of my plans are going according to plan. What will the boss say? Then a man on the corner selling magazines is giving me a smile for free. And I say thank you, thank you. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm pushing a heavy shopping cart, but it's not as heavy as my worried heart. I drag it far, passing blank faces and in my mind, wondering if they're having a day as bad as mine, and as hard. Then her mom starts dancing with the kids in the aisle. She lights up the room with a playful smile. And I say thank you, thank you. And I say thank you, thank you. None of these people will ever see these magical moments that matter to me and change my world if even for a day. And with you it's the same. And I say thank you, thank you. And I say thank you, thank you. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us about the song "Oh My My."
Well, this is our brand new single that comes out July 12th.
Yay!
That's right.
We get the sneak preview.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
And this is the first time we've ever performed it for
Well,
anyone.
sneak on
Yay.
in.
Yeah, that's right. This is a song we wrote with a buddy in Nashville. Mm-hmm. That's right, Stephen Sharp.
And we have named our summer tour the Oh My My It's Summertime tour.
Time. That's right.
Oh My My It's Summertime.
So you can hear the nice country influence that me and Stephen have in our writing.
That had a very strange audio sound.
So you're going to have fun with that.
You know what that was the sound of? That was the sound of red.
Yeah.
Red hair.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, man.
that was that.
Which sneeze, buddy? Okay.
All right, little oh my my.
Oh my.
Yep.
Your love is like a Saturday, no work and all play. Your kiss is like a Sunday drive. Your love is like a favorite song, can't help but hum along. You make me feel alive. I get butterflies. I can't get you off my mind. Oh my, my. Your love is good for me. Oh my, my. Your love is good for me. Your love is good for me. Your smile is like a summer day. Your laugh can keep the rain away.
way. You are my sunshine. In your eyes I see a better me, and I'm so happy. Oh my, your love is good for me. Oh my, your love is good for me. Your love is good for me. I gotta move my feet. Yeah, I gotta move my feet. I gotta move my feet. Yeah, let everybody hear me sing. Let everybody hear me sing. Oh my. Thank you.
That was fun.
Yeah. So that's just a fun, happy summertime song.
Yeah, maybe.
That's also no, it's not. It's the name of our single, but not the name of our new album.
That's right.
Our new album is called We Got Love.
That's right. That's one of those songs you talk about that sits around for a few years until you find the right thing.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
What about Still the One?
Oh, yeah. Good story.
All right, so we're musicians, so we don't have real jobs, right? So we're always stressed out and working real hard and trying to, make that next thing happen. And I'm super ambitious and driven and all of that good stuff. And so I always have 5,000 things going on. And I got just where I was in this season. We all have these seasons that pass, but it was where you're just in survival mode, right? It's like all you can do. I just need to get through the day. And that's all that I can require of myself is just to get through this day. And so I had like a season of that.
You're probably talking to Helen, right?
I hear you.
Maybe it's more of a girl thing. I don't know. One time Rory just gave me a hug, and it was like, oh, that's really nice. Oh. And that kind of, just that hug was the inspiration behind this song of, because in that season, I kept, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, you can't let your marriage, you got to take care of your marriage, make sure you're doing something, clean something or do something, add to your list, but make sure you're doing something for your marriage. And I would just tell myself, I got nothing. He's just going to have to wait. I got nothing.
And that's what I kept saying. I'm getting nothing. I guess I'm going to have to wait. Oh, easy.
I heard a choo-choo train go by.
So we wrote this actually in Finland. She started it, and then she asked myself and a friend of ours, Mika Koljander,
who produced most of our album.
Yep. And so we recorded this in Finland. Many of these songs we did.
Mm-hmm.
It was great because we'd be recording in L.A., we'd go to bed, wake up, and there'd be new tracks. And then we'd record a little more while he's sleeping, send him new tracks. So it was...
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then we were over in Finland for a few trips working on it as well. Anyhow, so this is Still the One.
And it made me melt. I forgot how good you felt. Been so long since I let myself. 'Cause I've been busy spinning plates. Nothing left to give, and where's the take?
was not supposed to be this way. I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. Though my heart stopped beating, I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. I never stopped believing I'm still the one for you. Seem to know what we each will say. Found a comfort I should hate. It's a dangerous, deceitful place. And I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. Though my heart stopped beating, I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. I never stopped believing I'm still the one for you. Hold me close, let's get lost. I won't let go till I find my heart. I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. Though my heart stopped beating, I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. I never stopped believing. I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. Though my heart stopped beating, I don't wanna lose, don't wanna lose my love for you. I never stopped believing I'm still the one for you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Y'all are awesome. I am so impressed. I really hope that we can get y'all back to do a studio concert. That's where we have a full room. Everything's amplified. You get lots of really good tips.
That'd be
You
awesome.
get all the money. We give the artists
Yeah.
the whole.
Oh, man, this is such a cool room. I walked in, I was like, oh, man.
really
this is
Y'all have
great.
such a
But
really cool thing
When
going.
you put 50 people in here,
Yeah,
too,
it feels
and
like there's
audiences,
1,000 people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Very up close and personal.
Yeah,
So.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's what I
Come back
like.
and do one with us sometime.
Of
Yeah,
course.
love to.
Okay, we'll talk
Absolutely.
about that after the show.
Cool.
Right. It's so wonderful.
Yes.
It's got to be an Alexa song.
Yeah. You're right. For mine, it would've been,
Guilty
it's so
as
difficult.
charged.
Seems fitting.
Yes. You got it.
Okay, so this was inspired. I don't know if you've been we were going on a church mission trip to Peru. I don't know if you've been on a mission trip or a church trip. Or just
We're heathens.
okay, so some kind of other trip, like a group trip,
It could
maybe
be a high school
band
trip.
camp.
We've been
Yeah.
to church. Does that count?
Yeah,
I like
sure.
camp, yeah.
But you're not going to see the same dynamic as when you go on a trip
Right.
in this group. Soccer camp or cheerleading camp
yeah,
or
football camp.
or what?
Well, not football camp.
Not football camp and not cheerleading camp, but band camp
Yeah, band
probably.
camp.
Kerrville.
Or what?
Kerrville.
Kerrville, yeah. Or something like
Kerrville.
that. Yeah,
There you
for
go.
reals. Absolutely.
So that kind of situation where you go on a trip together with this group of people, and over time you eventually, get to know each other better, and you form all these bonds with people you probably would never talk to otherwise, but they're, you get it going, right? Well, usually it's inevitable that at some point you're going to see this couple start to form out of this
couple
group.
people start hanging out.
Right,
you know.
they start hanging out, whatever. And so this one, I was watching, both of these people were my friends, and so, you know, I was watching them a little more often because they were my friends.
You had a vested interest. Huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
and I started noticing that they were always like flirting and always hanging out together. And I pulled them aside, I'm like, you totally have the hots for him. And she'd be like, no, I don't. And, you know, but then they would be flirting like the whole time. And so, anyway, she just kept denying it. And so that just made this song up.
She
It
wrote
just
this
came
song.
from there. Yeah.
You don't know what you're feeling, something new is stirring. You're not sure what it means. When you got nothing left to lose, and you got something. 'Cause now your heart is making room for that change that's coming. You try to deny it, but you cannot hide it. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. You're turning inside, but you're not sure why. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. You can't tell where it's going, but it's hypnotizing. Could it be what it seems? It's so beautiful, it's strange, not sure where to place it. Passion's clearer every day, and everyone can see it. You try to deny it, but you cannot hide it. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. You're turning inside, but you're not sure why. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. You know you've been hurt before. Don't be afraid to take the risk. Soon you know you can't afford to miss it or resist it. You try to deny it, but you cannot hide it. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. You're turning inside, but you're not sure why. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. You try to deny it, but you cannot hide it. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. You're turning inside, but you're not sure why. You're falling in love, and it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. You don't know what you're feeling, something new is stirring.
Thank you.
Baby, you feel like home.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're so cute.
Right? Isn't he? He's so cute.
Right? Come on.
So's Mishy back there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hey, you know, we travel all over the world, and that's kind of where this song was birthed from. When you live in Nashville and Los Angeles, then you got a family in Louisiana and a family in Albuquerque and Kentucky and Nashville. Overseas, yeah.
Cousins in Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you kind of start to feel a little bit like you don't have a touchstone, if you will, a place that's your permanency. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But
That was a good word, permanency.
you like that?
Yeah,
It's like
I think so.
ROAMies.
Yes, the ROAMies. That's
It's
a
the
permanency.
opposite of permanency.
Yes. But
Sorry, go ahead.
But this song was birthed out of that wherever we are together, right? That's home. There's a great song by Butterfly Boucher that talks about what a great feeling to have everything
You need.
sitting in the seat next to you. You know, and it's kind of like, okay, just brings everything down. And so this song was birthed out of that. We wrote it with our buddy in Finland again, Miika Kolliander. We travel far and wide, and I don't ever long for the things we leave behind with you. I got everything that I need by my side, holding me tight. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, you feel like home. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You feel like home to me. Oh, whoa. Baby, you feel like home. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You feel like home to me. I never felt like I had my place till you came along and took me into your embrace. Now we make the world feel like our front door. I want more. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, you feel like home. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You feel like home. Flying high through the sky, sailing to the unknown. We take where we belong, anywhere we may roam. Roam, roam, roam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, you feel like home.
Oh, oh, oh. You feel like home.
Flying high through the sky, sailing to the unknown. We take where we belong, anywhere we may go. Oh, 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 oh. Go, oh, 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 oh. Baby, you feel like home. Go, oh, 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 oh. Go, oh, 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 oh. Go, oh, 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 oh. Thanks. Thank you.
Before we get into the last two songs, I got to tell you, that was reminiscent of early Wings stuff. to me.
Don't be
So-
throwing that on me now.
So I kind of like that. That
Seriously?
was really, yeah. It was like, yeah, I like that.
I like Wings. Come on.
Yeah,
Well, I
I
can
mean-
tell you that that probably didn't influence my creation.
But I'm sure it would have mine.
But I'm sure Rory's
I've
was
always
It just has
influenced by that.
but it had that
That flavor.
lightness.
Yeah,
that
especially when it got to
lightness,
that
yeah,
kind of thing. That
exactly.
And they're cool and everything.
And do I
so
get to
that's
make
good.
the announcement on the Holy Guacamole
Would
thing,
you?
or do you get
Yeah.
You can
So,
make
okay,
it.
well,
You should.
We got it. We got
So
into
we
that
had
Holy Guacamole.
3 flavors,
Yes.
and we had everybody try them.
Yes.
And the winner for this evening
Now,
is,
they're all good,
of
That's right.
course.
but the classic was a classic.
Yeah.
All right. So the classic Holy Guacamole is the winner for this
Yes.
evening.
I'd also
Yes.
like to say something to that company. Thank you for sponsoring original artists.
Yeah.
Yay!
Amen to that,
Thank you,
brother.
Holy Guacamole.
Thank you very much.
You and me, babe.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
Speaking of partnerships,
Yes. So this song, this is interesting. This came about because we had the opportunity to write a song for a Lowe's commercial. Yeah, isn't that fun? So if you go on, on YouTube and listen to Home Depot and Lowe's commercials, these songs will have a certain feel to them. They're happy, feel good. Everybody, all the neighbors loving each other kind of thing. And so we got a call to write one for Lowe's commercial. So I wrote this song.
he wrote it. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
I wrote it. A happy
did.
song.
Oh, my
I know,
gosh.
right? You may not like it. It's a little too happy.
She's rubbing off on you.
I know, right? You gotta figure that.
Either that or you're just beginning to smell like lumber. One or the other.
Man, I know when I walk in Lowe's, something happens to me. But the best part of the story.
Lowe's is not a sponsor. Here.
Sorry,
No.
yeah.
We're back to Holy Guacamole.
Well, we'll bring you back down because the best part of the story is they didn't use the song.
Shame on
I know,
Lowe's.
shame on those guys. That's why we love Holy Guacamole. That's right, baby. Thank you very much. So this song came out of that. Not the Holy Guacamole, but the other people that we're not going to mention again.
Yeah.
This is
You and me?
Hello, my friend. Yeah, here we go.
Hello, my friend, here we are again. Ain't it funny how we always end up here? The best of times just seem to fall in line when you're with me. And I can't dream a better way to spend my each and every day than you and me. We're happy as can be. It's like a make-believe. We're dancing in the sunlight, lighting up the fireflies. You and me, yeah, everyone can see how we're changing things, and we're doing it together, 'cause there ain't nothing better now. Na 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 na. Yeah, I gotta say, we're steady on our way, and I can tell you feel the same by the smile on your face. Our worries fade into a brighter place when we're side by side. And I can't dream a better way to spend my each and every day than you and me. We're happy as can be. It's like a make-believe. We're dancing in the sunlight, lighting up the fireflies. You and me, yeah, everyone can see how we're changing things, and we're doing it together, 'cause there ain't nothing better now. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na. You and me, we're happy as can be. It's like a make-believe. We're dancing in the sunlight, lighting up the fireflies. You and me, yeah, everyone can see how we're changing things, and we're doing it together, 'cause there ain't nothing better now. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na.
That's my happy song.
All right.
You know what's fun about that to me, and I just gotta again address this. Your music has a almost a classic quality to it, more like people have heard it before.
Mm.
And the thing that song too kind of took me back to the Small Faces, the early Itchy-Coo Park days,
Come on.
and so that was kind of nice. It's nice to be reminded.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Big compliments from the man here.
I know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You'll
So see, I can
remember-
write happy songs.
Y'all will remember this for the rest of your life.
Indeed we shall.
You shall.
Duh.
Matter of
Is this the
fact, I
beginning
bet
of
you'll
your
even
tour,
write
by
a
the
song called "The Rest of Your Life."
Yeah, oh, she is so good. Yes. Well,
Is this the beginning of your tour, by the way?
Yeah, this
Yes,
is about
it
our
is.
third date on the tour.
And we're going to be
Fourth?
the best that you've
That's
you've
right.
Been to. That's
Right?
right.
Third for me.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, the first gig, Mishi flew in, and it was at Whiteman Air Force Base where the B-2s, anyway, the squadron hosts the base, right? So it's like a bunch of stealth technology there and stuff. And
And we
Mishi's-
were all excited. It's like, Misha, your very first
Yeah.
gig in America is going to be on a military base for a 4th of July celebration. There's going to
Yeah,
be fireworks.
how
You're going to
cool
get
is
the
that?
whole, like, for reals American experience. I mean,
Yeah.
military, like, that's American.
Because he's played with us at a lot of overseas American bases, and then we showed up and they're like, he can't come on, he's Swiss.
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
And it's
because
my fault because I didn't give them notice.
Yeah,
like
they
if
could've
I
done
had
a
given them,
background check.
they got to
You
do
should've just
tons
said
of clearance.
discrimination.
Yeah, right. No, they didn't
Isn't that
care.
the word everybody uses now?
See, that's
Right?
right. But you know what?
Just
That
play the
base, it's-
game, right?
I get it. It's a special
Introduced him
thing.
as Jose Cuervo, and he would have got
Just keep your mouth shut.
Don't talk.
That's right.
But we never had issues in Europe, but I guess because
No.
we're in Europe. But anyway, so we've got one other military base coming up on our tour. And so I emailed the guy right after that. I'm like, just so you know, our guy is Swiss. And he's like, oh, that's no problem.
Yeah.
No big deal. Like, we could have told him the day of. So I get, each base is different with their security protocol
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. And we've never toured with a European in the States before, so we didn't know.
Right. This.
So anyway, he sat out that one, but he's been on the rest. So
Yeah, that's right. That's
Mishi,
right.
did you get to see fireworks?
Yesterday, yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Good.
Amazing in New Braunfels.
yes,
Okay.
we took him to a little German-inspired town since
Okay.
he's,
That's
you know,
right. Since he
Did you go to
speaks
the
Swiss
smokehouse?
German.
he's in the German side of Switzerland.
I
What?
didn't.
Did you go to the smokehouse while you were there? New
No.
Braunfels Smokehouse?
We didn't.
Need to do that sometime.
All right.
But the rest of my life.
All right, so this song was inspired a little bit by the sense of humor that our father passed down to all of us children in the family. We might say things like, I would leave the house and I would tell her, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. And the first time she was like, well, aren't you coming back tonight? And I was like, well, yes, but I will see you tomorrow. I don't understand the confusion, right? So those kind of things.
Yeah.
And so this song was sort of birthed out of that kind of thing, but it's also my heart.
Of course,
you, my
'cause you're
love.
so sweet, lovey-dovey.
All right, so this is called The Rest of My Life.
Pitter pat. Pitter
But
pat.
we're
Thank you
not
so much.
cheesy. We're not.
She's my little red thunder bunny.
Are
I
we
got a
gonna-
story to tell you about that.
Famous Louisiana alligator story, yes.
That's right. That's right. I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. Whether one day or 100 years to the day I die, I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. Come on, girl. I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. Whether one day or 100 years to the day I die, I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. Sweet to hold and sweet to kiss, groovy curves and honey lips. God sure knew just what to do when he made someone like you. Everyone always looks our way, but no one even sees my face. How did you ever come to be standing here with me? I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. Whether one day or 100 years, I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. Yeah, when I'm with you, days never last, and nighttime always seems too fast. Sleep wouldn't seem such a waste of time. Waking up to your smile, I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. I wanna see you tomorrow for the rest of my life. Whether one day or 100 years to the day I die, I wanna see you tomorrow
again, and again, and again, and again. Oh, baby, can't you see? Today will never be enough for me. I wanna see you. I wanna see you tomorrow. Whether one day or 1,000 years, girl, I wanna see you. Ooh, I wanna see you tomorrow. For the rest of my life, I wanna see you tomorrow. For the rest of my life, whether one day or 1,000 years, girl, I wanna see you. I wanna see you right here, right now. For the rest of my life, I wanna see you tomorrow. For the rest of my life, would you be my girl? Would you be my wife? For the rest of my life, I wanna see you tomorrow. For the rest of my life, one more time. For the rest of my life, yeah.
Thank you. We are the ROAMies.
We are the ROAMies.
Yes, you
We are the
are.
ROAMies. That's Alexa James and Rory Partain and Michi
Mishi.
That's right.
Yes.
Heinzman.
Yes.
And we're glad to have you guys here. Thank you so much for coming up to
Thank
y'all
you
for
for
having
to
having us
Waxahachie and
here.
seeing us and
Yeah.
playing for the 100,000 or so people that listen to our show every month
Yay.
worldwide.
Hi, everyone.
We love y'all.
We're so glad to have you guys here. I want to thank Gene and Barbara for all that they do and the great pictures we know we're going to get. I want to thank Helen, my partner in all this,
Yeah.
in every way. And we ask for all your prayers for her as she goes into this surgery next month.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank my son Reno, who's been a part of this since the get-go. Thanks,
Reno.
Reno, for everything.
Yeah.
So, all that being said, more than anything, we want to thank all you guys and girls out there that listen to what we do and what we present in the original music. You're in the music room.